Hmm. No explanation necessary. Play some Code Vein. Listen, I had an idea. I'm going to say it was a good one, but it was an idea. Execution could have been better, but, you know. Whip this together in like 5 minutes before stream, so, you know, cut me some slack. Don't judge me too much. Wow, Code Vein, you're really making me work the scene here. Here we go. Perfect. Right, what's going on here? Oh, I guess I just never deleted my old save when I looked at that earlier. Cool, that's fine. All right, let me just make sure all my volumes is okay. Yeah, let's mute Firefox just in case I need to do some reading. All right. So we wrapped up our second. We basically finished the first chapter, so to speak. We did the depths maps that are available.
Shall we?
Now we are leveling up Astrea. Did we actually get... yeah, we got gift extension. So we're going to master those, and then we're going to go back to Prometheus. But we do have a lightning spike that we can use now. So, Rune City Center, area E13, is pretty much your typical Souls-like green area at the beginning. For green as it gets. Communal gifts are gifts that require the cooperation of a partner. In exchange for the great power they grant, they exact a price from their users when active and consume large amounts of ichor. The price and effects of communal gifts vary by partner. Faded Comics.
Take care of whatever's concerning you.
The dulled colors on the covers speak to the passage of time. Rarely does a story end in a single volume, so no few revenants wander the ruined city in search of the next issue. That reminds me of, God, what was it? Where there was an anime, fairly recent, someone, like, went to the future, and they're like, oh shit, that manga I read is still fucking going.
Reduced to nothing.
Those thorns.
I won't take long. I'll have to take good care of that.
And no shit, I mean, it's yours.
There's nowhere to move if you get surrounded.
So finding all the vestiges is core to getting the good ending. So there will be moments where if we miss something, we will have to stop and go back and do some cleanup. If we miss any vestiges before encountering the next boss fight. Oh, hello. Sunset Sword, is that... I remember that being worse. Ah, it's lighter though. There you go. What's a heavy attack like again?
Rain doesn't favor us.
It's just a thrust. Yeah, the camera position also influences your attack direction.
Reduced to this. Not a lot of room to dodge here.
So in these areas, you gotta angle the camera like way up if you want to actually attack anybody going
My
uphill.
expectations.
Fancy cologne. This cologne is contained in a bottle with a striking design. Sprinkling a little of it fills the air with a pleasant, mellow scent. I don't really have a preferred cologne for myself, honestly. Something I should look into, but, you know, money.
That's it.
I don't normally use a spear like this. It's nice for the sake of variety. Go high. Oh, there was another person who ambushed us, I guess.
Is that the parking garage? I see signs of the enemy over there. Did you pick up something we can use?
Very chatty. There is an option. Oh, I can see a vestige. There's an option to turn off ambient, like, partner conversations. And I can understand why. Oh, another vestige.
Threatened by a little boy. Must be letting my image slip.
Wait, that's...
Hunter vestige. Wonder if that comes from the hunter. Yeah, we're not able to use, Oh, we can use Phantom Assault. Well... Yeah, let's do that. Well, that's gonna take. It's gonna take a while to get gift extension. And this this blood code is not good for us stats wise.
You can't see around the vehicles. Take care.
Oh, cool. I'm not sure how that works in terms of like targeting. Probably doesn't help that I have the auto lock turned off.
Keep an eye out around blind spots.
Mm-hmm. Gonna chill for a sec. Uh-oh. Wow. Oh, this is not where I want to be. There we go. And the one thing that's nice about this game is because you're always playing with a partner, it makes it quite easy to perform backstabs. I mean, that staircase, that fire escape, we're gonna have to come from below.
Hey, what is it? You okay? Yo, Louis. You smell that? Yeah. Human blood. An escapee? Now, where did she run off to?
I got proper snoofers on them.
Hey, chumps! What the hell are you doing here? None of your business. Oh, really? Then tell me this. Why would scum like you have the sweet stink of a human on ya? The girl belongs to us. Put your paws on our property and your ash. That clear?
Okay, bye.
Fresh blood is some powerful stuff. You hanging in there? So, what's the plan now? We know it's just a matter of time until they find that missing human. You know the plan. Hell yeah. Let's hope she hasn't been devoured by horrors yet.
God, me with my scatterbrain memory. I'm like, I want to make a Pinkidian brain. And first we'll do this, and then we'll take over the world. That's the plan, Louis. But I forget the quote. I forget the quote. Not that it's a reference that anyone will appreciate in this day and age, but, you know. It is what it is. Alright. Let's clean up around the corner here. And go see what we can do about those vestiges.
I was hoping it would be easy.
So was I. If I'm not mistaken, I think we need several vestiges before we can actually get a new skill. But we'll double check. Because I know for the Prometheus vestiges, there was specifically A and B. But the Hunter vestige was just a number. Should also probably look at the description in case it gets consumed in the process. I can't recall if it does or not. Prometheus's vestige 2. Once you collect every piece and restore the vestige, you can awaken the hidden potential that sleeps in Prometheus's blood code. The Hunter's blood code. That's the fragment required to restore the Hunter's vestige 3. Okay, we probably could have answered our own question there.
What is it?
Well, looks like this is one of each for those. That's nice. Some giant bones.
Our scouts were in it up to their necks, but they brought us intel that gave us the Queen's location.
Yaksha squad, those guys are the best. We've been given the order to deploy. This is the real thing, so stay on the ball.
Hey, Davis, are you listening?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'll go get ready.
Pay attention, Davis! The middle of enemy territory is no place for a stroll.
Sorry. I appreciate it.
You're about to frenzy. We need to get you back for treatment.
Hey, Davis. What's been the matter with you lately? It seems like we catch you spacing out more and more these days.
If something's wrong, you can talk to us. We're friends, right?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. The truth is, I've been looking for someone ever since I woke up as a revenant. Her name is Jessica. We were engaged back when I was still human. She was my fiancée.
Wonder if these bones are part of the memory, like the actual environment. Also a bunch of stuff that would be like from the bottom of a riverbed, like buoys and sea barriers. I forget what those are called. These things. Or if it's just a metaphor because we're dredging up memories.
That was one of my memories, wasn't it? Where did you find it?
It was a bit of a chore down in the depths.
The depths, huh? Hard to believe it was all the way down there. I guess these things really are in the last place you think to look. My memory loss is pretty severe, even for a revenant. Almost everything from my human days is gone. My name isn't even Davis, or at least I don't think it is. They just started calling me that when I became a revenant. When I first woke up, the only thing I had in my possession was a single photograph of a woman. But no matter how much or how hard I thought about it, I just couldn't remember who she was.
There might be more down there. I could put in some extra time looking.
I appreciate any help you can provide. Thank you. So, I still knew her name back then. Back then, it was one battle after another. Somewhere in all the fighting, I must have just lost that memory. I knew I wouldn't die, so I kept coming back again and again. But I left something important behind.
I'm still not the biggest fan of like audio logs and like walk and talk cutscenes, but I do think this game does a reasonably good job of them.
What is it?
Maybe it's just because I actually care about the lore. Maybe that's the difference. Contains memories of Kevin and Coco meeting. Blood sacrifice and vivification. Blood code Mercury. I thought that was Coco's voice.
Hey, you! Give me all your blood beads. If you don't, you're gonna get hurt.
Look at me, being threatened by a little boy. I must be letting my image slip.
I'm not a little boy. Now hurry up and hand him over, lady.
Mommy, I'm sorry. Mommy, I'm sorry. Mommy, sorry.
Ow, that hurt.
What did I say? You're just a little boy. Still, I have to admire your guts.
Go on, do what you want. I'll end up dead anyway if I don't bring those blood beads back.
Why? Is someone making you collect the beads for them?
What's it to you? If you plan on giving alms to a poor, miserable thrall.
I'm not giving you anything. You'll have to make your own way in the world. What I can do is offer you a job. I need someone to scout out the place marked on this map. Think you can handle that?
Again, there's some strange word choice for some of these characters, like giving alms.
To a fully laden blood spring, tucked neatly out of sight. It was so well hidden that I never could have found it on my own. She'd sent me to the trove alone and unsupervised, so she couldn't very well complain when I took every last blood bead. After all, who am I to turn down an offer like that? I doubt I'll ever see her again anyway.
Whoa, what was that? Talk about your unexpected trips down memory lane.
You're kinder than you look. Remember that?
Yeah, even if I don't want to. Most revenants have lost the majority of their memories. I guess I'm something of an oddity in that respect. I've still got almost all of them.
Because you haven't been
And the
dying.
things I want to forget aren't going anywhere. Lucky me, right? Looks like you have the ability to restore people's memories. If you happen to find anything related to me, be sure to let me know, okay? I'll make it worth your while. There could be something out there that I've forgotten, and if that's the case, I want to see what it is. So the kid found the blood spring after all,
Aren't you mad at him? You plan to give them to him?
Maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
Okay, fine then. Keep your secrets. She has big sugar mommy vibes, just saying. What is Coco's voice actress? Oh, cool. The wiki has like a Erica Lindbeck. That makes sense. I don't normally hear her doing a deeper voice like this. If I'm not mistaken, that's Futaba's actress from Persona 5. But yeah, there's like a drawing from the game's like design works or whatever on the wiki. It looks cool. All right. Yeah, so we don't actually have those blood codes yet. So fat lot of good those vestiges actually do for us. We're gonna keep saving until we can get that last Prometheus gift. 4th generation parasites, or revenants. Revived by boar parasites implanted after Operation Queenslayer. Nearly all boar parasites were destroyed after Project Queen was frozen, but a tiny number found their way to the black market, where they could be purchased for enormous sums of money. Many revenants of this generation are small children. So I guess the question is, do the parasites have to be implanted before the person is dead, or can it be literally used to, like, revive people from the dead?
A government-built ladder. I'm happy it's here for us.
The phrasing there is interesting. A government-built ladder. Oh, boy. I think those side quest icons were added through an update. I might be mistaken. I remember it being a kind of a pain to figure out when side quests are available or not.
Make sure you're good and ready.
Hey, man.
Finally, at last, someone's here. I woke up and everything was in shambles. I don't know what's going on. I have no mask and this thirst feels like it's going to kill me. But there's a monster around. It's wandering up ahead. Please do something about it. I can't get out of here until you do.
I mean, you definitely have a mask, man.
There's a monster up ahead. Please, do something about it.
Okay.
That's
Wow. I suppose I actually haven't done that very much. Yeah, when you're locked onto an enemy and you dash forward. What was that? Ow. Rude. Okay, so grenades are apparently a thing. Not something I remembered, at least. Yeah, I did like a forward dash, which I think is normally only supposed to happen when your equipment load is light enough.
Taking down a monster like that. Incredible. I've forgotten so much. Everything that happened to me is foggy. The last thing I recall is the city falling apart and all those horrors showing up. Yeah, those huge, awful horrors. They smashed my house. If I go back there, I might remember more. Anyway, thank you for saving me. Those horrors. The things that attacked that day were so terrifying. Just thinking about them gives me uncontrollable shakes. Those just think.
So it's worth noting that, you know, he's not calling the Lost, horrors. So the horrors refer to something else. And he clarifies that they are gigantic. Almost kind of like a Death Stranding vibe. Because, I mean, the Lost come from, you know, thirsty revenants. So... revenants were made to combat these horrors, then, you know, that must mean that they're clearly something else. Impulse anchor sounds really cool. Waves of heat from its exhaust port multiplying its crushing power. Sounds like that might be the boost hammer that was in the shop. It would be nice if the weapons clarified, like, outside of a small description, if they had, like, unique, special attack animations. Like, hold on, let's equip the Hammer of Thraldom real quick. Oh, interesting. Is that just because it's too heavy for me? Or maybe we didn't use the sledgehammer, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so the animations are different between the various weapons, so we should maybe remember to showcase some of those as we go through the game here. All right, onward we go.
on my way. A shadow of the world before the great collapse.
basically no reason not to perform back attacks all the time. We have been introduced to the Dark Souls dogs. They are now in the game. Oh, interesting. I could not log on to them. Is there really a trick? Oh, are they actually playing dead, or are they just fucking sleeping? It's like they did specify, like, once you kill a lost, they just come back after a while. So, do they
probably start by attacking the tail?
like do they spawn back in asleep is the question. The Trial of Blood. The scent of blood is used to lure out the lost. There's a high likelihood that you will become surrounded, but special rewards are prepared for those who can survive the onslaught and defeat every last of them. So that is the thing that I was thinking of earlier. Oh no, they're still automatic, never mind. Yeah, this spear is chewing through my stamina.
That went quite well. Have to fight.
Being able to pierce through multiple enemies is pretty nice, though. Is he doing like breakdancing moves? There we go.
You handled that pretty well.
Damn you! You enjoyed this!
I'll have to take good care of that.
Ah, the Hunter Vestige Core. Code owner, Kevin. Excels at ranged combat. Features gifts that support range attacks with the bayonet.
What do we have here? That's quite valuable. Let's use
Bardiche
it well.
+1. Hmm. Oh, our mobility is slow with this weapon. I didn't realize. We can use that for a bit. Yeah, that's a much more preferable moveset, honestly. If I remember right, following that that caravan. Oh no, they're here. Never mind. I just remember it leading to a whole different can of worms that I was trying to avoid. The weapon seems to have decent stagger potential. Is this a dead end or is this progression? Nope. You know, I much prefer this Bardiche. Okay, that is 100% progression. But we also know that this this path is going to loop around.
So that's the hell of this thirst.
Come on, doggies. off to a good start. Not bad.
But was that really okay?
This, I definitely missed that before. Because the only clue, like maybe it appeared on the map, I didn't actually pay attention. I probably should have verified that. But your only clue is you gotta hallwug enough for the audio cue to play. Oh my god. Get back in it, Louis. Come on. Alright. Oh, he just... I changed my move position. I was trying to do the lightning. So the important thing is when you look at Louis' health there, when he's got that like cooldown meter that's refilling, he cannot revive you. No, okay. The martial artist guys, cannon will kick your ass.
Which way to go?
We're gonna close the loop here.
A crossroads. Well, which way will it be? Did you pick up something we can use? That's
Yeah, I think items like regen extension factors might always appear near little things like that. Little missile growths.
sorry. I'm on my way.
Okay, so we've closed that loop. And that one. I remember this path leads to, like, this is the whole can of worms I was talking about earlier.
That's one big hole.
Yeah, you got your Dark Souls 2 pit.
You wouldn't come back after falling down there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, as long as your heart's okay.
Want to head down? Make sure you judge distances right.
So stop here for a minute.
Won't take long. The elevator's out, it seems.
Yeah. So I think the way this works is you platform your way down. Try not to die. And if you succeed, then the elevator will work at the bottom. But we're sitting on a lot of haze that I'd rather not get stuck on one of those Thorns of Judgment. So we're going to push forward until we find the next missile, because we can grab Louis' next skill and potentially some other skills from the Hunter Blood Code. Oh, hello. Forgot about these guys. Yeah, it's cool that you can actually use Relentless Assault to teleport through oncoming attacks.
Is that a cocoon?
What are you even reacting to? Ah, that. is what he's referring to.
It's quite valuable. Let's use it well.
No, it's just a single dude. Oh. If I'm not mistaken, there are some tough enemies inside this garage. Oh, is that the way forward? Let's loop back around.
They're acting as slave drivers. Is that what they used to be?
Oh, martial art man. There we go.
Wait.
Prometheus Vestige C. Okay, now we gotta go through the garage. I also feel like we missed something because we never got back to... Oh no, it might be here.
The parking garage. That was a pretty long loop.
Yeah. Ow. Yeah, there's some primo shortcut porn up at the top of the fire escape.
Rather not fight up there. It's open.
Zweihander.
Something we can use?
I mean, it's not something I'm going to be using. That's for certain.
Don't fall.
All right, come on, Louis. No, you don't. Get back here.
Not good enough.
No? Okay. Oh.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
Oh boy. The backswing on that. Oh, are there specific roll attack animations? Really look like it. Okay, I'm gonna be careful with your lock on here, because one of those guys has a gun. Oh, you're alive. All right. What we can do with him. And there's that one there, but I don't think he's gonna aggro.
I'll have to take good care of that.
Sorry, Louis. I'm afraid it's so for me.
Okay, so I have a feeling that well, that's Hunter Vestige B. Alright.
Don't lose your footing.
And we're gonna be coming back here, but I didn't want to commit to anything too big. Oh, right, we need to... I don't know how I missed that item. Oh. God damn it.
Sorry. I'm on my way.
I'm not sure if my run speed is actually impacted by the weapon I'm wielding or not.
That's quite valuable. Let's use it well. I'll have to take good care of that.
Hunter Vestige
Good. I
A.
can still use this.
Maybe all of them.
Good. It's open.
There we go. We have a nice little shortcut.
I won't take long. We'll be safe here.
Alright. It's still gonna be a minute before we finish off this blood code. Charge boosters are similar to narcotics. When you're gonna add stuff in your lore, it's like, yeah, this helpful item is like a drug. I feel like it should have a different name other than just like charge booster.
So, Louis seems to think awfully highly of you. If you want, you can use my blood code too.
Oh, thanks.
Don't get the wrong idea. You're one of my best customers, and I want you to keep coming back. I consider this an investment.
Let me suck my blood buddies! Yeah! And I'm not gonna die! Allows for safe exploration with its balanced stats and gifts related to stamina and haze.
I've got just about anything. Even the lost are valuable. Come again soon.
So I bet you now.
Hey, what's up? See you around.
Just the no bitches expression. No blood?
I've got new weapons available.
No blood for me?
Take care then.
Actually,
Hi.
do you have any weapons?
Buying something?
Just the ones that we've found. And the main reason they do that is because you can, I don't think you can reverse when you use Chrome on things. So if you use Chrome and then you change your mind,
Okay. Take care then.
or if you want multiple variations of the same weapon at the same time, I suppose.
Hey, I'm just visiting. Your life is your greatest asset.
Basically, you just need to be able to have multiple copies of things.
What is it?
Vestige chime. We still need... Oh, we didn't get D. Alright. Whoa. Hunter Vestige Part D requires those all to be completed. Memories from Kevin. Eternal Blade Dance. I don't like that. Howling Pit, a massive crater that swallowed a city whole.
Listen up.
scouts have finally discovered the Queen's location. We're sending you in under orders to track down and destroy any Lost in the area.
Destroy the Lost? But how? We haven't even finished our training yet.
You'll learn in the field, Revenant. Protect your heart, and you will never die. Your sacrifice will help open a path to the future.
Life, it never die. Women are my favorite guy. I think it's interesting how their silhouettes are still there in the darkness.
Bastard. My friends. It's their own damn fault. Kids should flash blood beads around like that if they want to stay out of trouble. They were practically begging for us to lift them. But don't worry, though. We're gonna let you live. As long as you work your ass off for us, that is. Damn you! You enjoy this!
I suppose it's always like that.
Those hellish days went on and on. Stealing to survive. To us, it was only natural. I was ordered to take blood beads from other kids. Ones that were just like me. As long as they could get beads, they would live. Survival was more bead to bead than day to day. That was when Louis came along and reached out to me. No one had ever done that for me before.
Okay, so the environment is based on the memory specifically, so maybe Davis has something to do with either, again, dredging things up, fossils, or something by the sea. Ah, Louis' memories. Ah, so these are going to be the other skills.
He was a young revenant boy who I met in my travels, and in the end, brought to his death. He was someone that I never should have forgotten. It's hard to believe that I could let something so important just slip away. Sorry, I don't mean to bother you, but there may be other memories of mine scattered around. If there are, I'd like to get them back. I may discover things that are painful to confront, but I made a decision to face my past head on. That's how our world is. I'm sure you've seen it yourself. There's no shortage of people who will exploit others to make their own lives easier. I have crossed blades with their miserable sword on more than one occasion, while I was researching the blood beads. It was a small thing, but I was certain that it would do some good.
I'm gonna bump up the volume for this game, because the music and the wind and all that not really helping.
What is it?
So, hold on. Okay, yeah, it was Kevin that was in Coco's memory.
Louis, why do you keep bringing blood beads to some random kid like me?
There isn't really a particular reason, but if I had to give one, I'd say it's because you were alive when I met you.
That's... Don't keep risking your life for me, Louis. You can't.
You don't need to worry about me, really. Focus on keeping yourself alive and well.
Louis. Louis kept bringing me blood beads, which spared me from the constant struggle other revenants faced over them. There was no fear of being turned to ash or becoming one of the lost. I had blood beads, and that meant I had peace for myself. It was all mine. But was that really okay?
And shipping
Shorty must be
containers.
getting you too. Here, take them. They're yours. Don't worry about me. Being the only survivor would be boring anyway. And, you know, we rely on each other to survive, right? That's what people do.
You can still see the bead in the darkness.
There you are. You're that crazy kid that's been passing out blood beads, aren't you?
Maybe. What if I am?
If you've got so many lying around, then how about you pass some along to us? After all, we've been hurting since one of our kids turned lost.
I don't have that many. Even if I did, I wouldn't give a single bead to bastards like you.
You stupid punk. In that case, we'll just take him by force.
Unfortunately, you gotta be strong to back up that kind of resolve.
He was sharing the blood beads I gave him with some of the other revenants. He wasn't stupid. He had to have known what would happen if he did something like that.
I mean, you did the same. Yeah, I think at the end of the session, I'm gonna go back to the hot springs.
Hey, your life.
And see if there's more lore we can read. Alright. So, let's do some inheriting, shall we? Alright. Mercury. Blood code received from Coco. It holds her fighting will that pushes her aside the fear of frenzy in battle in order to travel the ruined world, searching for the materials to rebuild civilization. This code allows for safe exploration with its balanced stats and gifts related to stamina and haze. Hunter. Code owner Kevin excels at ranged combat, features gifts that support ranged attacks with a bayonet. I really like the transition there. It's very reminiscent of like some of the Persona 5 menu stuff. There's a whole bunch of good stuff. I don't know what I should be spending my money's on. Strength dexterity up is a really good passive. Oh, it's gonna be a long time before we can get any of those. So let's not even worry about that. Yeah, let's burn it on Prometheus so that we can try and get all of like Kevin's skills in one shot. And those are gonna probably take a while as well. And I like this. It's not only a debuff removal skill, but it also can act as like an immunization against it. Sprinter's kind of nice, but Raijin's Veil. Lightning weapon's pretty good. Also, for your partner, that's something of significance. So, like, there was that RV gift that we got. That was a passive, but it only affected us. Realistically, I'm not going to use Warding Mark, but Strength and Dexterity up would be nice. I'm not going to be using ranged weapons. And Dexterity is for ranged, which we don't really use. And that is a focus-specific one. Anytime you see those two diamonds, those two arrows, vertical or horizontal. Let's grab this. And then venom resistance and removal. I believe that is going to be important quite soon. Let's get ourselves, the HP we have is going to change based on our blood code, right? Yeah. Let's go back to Prometheus. Go under our passives. There we go. And then back to Estrella. But we did get some things for Mercury, right? So... venom resistance. Venom removal. Yeah, they really want you to use communal gifts when possible. What's nice is when your partner changes, it automatically swaps that out in the same slot. Let's grab another skill. I think lightning resistance is going to come into play just yet. I'm just going to spend that on a level. And I'm going to go back to Coco real quick, and I'm going to give her a coin, because I have a feeling that's an item that she's going to enjoy.
I'll be happy to take that. Don't worry, you won't see it on my shelves.
Oh, nope. Not a big fan.
Come again soon.
There he goes. Wait, is he actually reading a book? Hold on. Can't get close. I don't think the text on that is legible. Okay. Back to the grind. Time to go jump in the hole. There's something about a vaccine against leaking that does not sound very comforting.
Symbols of civilization. Skyscrapers in ruin. You sure can flank us?
Their attack speed is a little higher than my ability to keep swinging, it seems. Oh, that guy's... Oh my god! Yeah, let's... let's run for a sec. Boy. If you run far enough away, they teleport to you even in active combat. I knew that happened if you were to disengage. Yeah, I forgot how rough those martial artist guys were.
Done? We should probably start by attacking its head.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay.
That worked out.
That was far from smooth. Loop.
Pick up something we can use?
Barrier tonic.
Sorry, I'm on my way. This is deep.
Just Louis in the distance. I'm done. Just go.
On my way.
Whoa. My leggies. Oh.
Regeneration level all right?
Significantly easier than a FromSoft jumping puzzle. That is for certain.
On my way.
Oh. There we go.
You can't regenerate? Let's consider heading back.
Alright. That wasn't too bad.
I won't take long. What a strange place.
Hello, Kana. How are you doing, love? That's a bottomless pit. I forget if there are dudes to fight down here or not. For once, do not send dudes. That would not be appreciated. Oh, wow. I forgot. You could just go here.
Just cut straight through the mist. I'll take a bit more than that to keep us from getting lost. Let's take a break here. Oh, this? It's called onigiri. It's a kind of food that's easy to carry around.
Is that kind of like a jelly donut?
Not that there's any point in eating food for a revenant. Although we may thirst for blood, we never grow hungry. Still, I think that makes eating all the more meaningful for us. We fight. We drink blood. We revive. We fight some more. Our lives are pretty much one endless loop. But every time you go around, you almost forget that we were all human once. If I completely lost the memory of my human past, I wouldn't be me anymore. I would just be something in the shape of me. I'd look like a revenant, but on the inside I'd be no different than the lost. What's the point of living like that? I served in the army. Back before I became a revenant, we always used to eat these things when we were out on missions. I guess it helps me remember. It was a miserable time, but I made some good friends that I shouldn't let myself forget. This stuff doesn't really taste that great, but eating it always reminds me of those friends. So, I guess you could say it helps me stay me. It's been an important companion in my life.
Shocker.
Okay, all set.
Japanese person likes
Come on,
rice.
let's get going. There's a blood spring up ahead. Be careful not to lose your bearings, all right? If we get split up in this mist, we may never be able to find each other again.
And proceeds to get poetic about rice. Also, thank you for the hydrate and the kissy smoochy love. Area G12, Howling Pit. Okay, so apparently you can just go here.
Looks like someone has used this before.
So these are used as like markers to try and help you. The fire's been lit. It will serve to brighten your way. I don't know if that actually does, to be honest. Right. Let's head back up that elevator, though.
Sorry, I'm on my way.
I do seem to remember there being sort of a situation where there are points of the game where you just go to a dead end, and then the answer to proceed is just like, hey, go back to a place and then go this different path you might not have explored. The elevator seems to have begun working. Cerberus. It's the icon on the medals as well. Was Cerberus the name of like the provisional government forces?
I wish we had a safe route to go down. Don't rush. Place your feet carefully.
Okay. I was curious if there would be like a place to stop or get off at. The usual Dark Souls maneuver is you wait until the doors open and then you drop into a pit. But you do it the right way and you find something.
A crossroads. Well, which way will it be?
We're just gonna run through here. Things are gonna get quite noisy. Bye. Oh, hi. Fancy meeting you here. You come to this parking garage often? I've acquired a new voiced phrase. Ah, number 5. Let's see if that's one of the ones that I needed.
My equipment too.
Mm-hmm. So this one we wanted to be 65. Cool. So I got all my voiced phrases.
We meet again? Is that all you've got? I'll be sure to pay this debt. There's no excuse. Sorry, I'm getting misty. You've got that down. Victory. Lead the way. Affirmative. No. Lend me your aid. See you around. You thirsty? There's no way. You're better than this.
So, looks like all we need is just that, like, regretful gesture. We'll probably get soonish. All right.
I won't take long. Remember, I'm up. That's it.
There's the classic Dark Souls frame rate reduction at when there are too many enemies or enemies are at a distance.
Really packed in here, huh? Right here.
Woo. Oh, you're about to fucking fall off. Bye. Ooh. Whoa. Louis, can you like... Oh? Well, that's nice. Louis able to kill things to allow us to master stuff. Okay, so now we can get rid of that. So I think I'm gonna wipe this one clean, honestly. There we go. And yeah, learning the anti-venom stuff is going to be useful. Hold on. Ah, the lightning is light type. Ah, I see. Hold on. Right now, our light attack is better in almost all counts. I don't know what's better. Crush, fire. Yeah, the series of flaming projectiles sounds better on paper. Interesting. What is it? Needs at least a minimum of dexterity for that one. Interesting. Oh, and it's kicked down our health because of the switching that we did. That's never fun. Honestly, this should be fun. I don't need the full loadout. Realistically, am I ever going to use caster? I guess that's the big question for me here. Yeah, I'll leave those. Get it out. So I like the quick base mobility. You'd think that Coco's blood code would feature quick mobility. That's fine.
The way is narrow. Stay cautious.
Oh, hello.
Will get you killed. Take this.
Whoa. Oh, well. There we go.
Watch your step here.
Oh, it's quite the gang. Can we? Nope. All right. Let's just go into the back line and attack you. Why don't we? I forgot that picking up items forces you into an animation. That was interesting. Oh boy.
Sure you saved some regeneration.
Oh, fuck. That was not a smooth
What do we have here?
navigation at all.
Let's use it well.
Nightclaw. I think that was... Hmm. We'll take a look at it. And it's edgier than I want it to be. Yeah, it really comes down to that second swing to stagger the enemy.
How long until nothing but rubble remains? This was a park, wasn't it? This place always feels so lonely.
I could have sworn you could get on top of the parking garage, but I could be mistaken. That's the good stuff. But yeah, getting the anti-venom there. And a foreshadowing.
Good. Found some missile.
I don't think we got a vestige or anything. Alright. So while we're using Mercury, we may as well... Let's learn the passives. Oh, that needs a shitload of haze. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, extra health is going to go a longer way than more stamina. Although you can make the argument that having less stamina will cause you to get hit more. So...
You can go down from here.
I don't know if you... Oh, that is... there's a vestige there, but we're going to loop around and kick down that ladder anyway. So what's cool is that the character's blood code, at least their default skill set, does like match what's in their blood code. So like hence, you know, Louis is using Phantom Assault. I don't know if he ever uses Sword Dance. possible that as you do things for characters, that might allow them to unlock additional abilities.
Is that a cocoon?
It's certainly trouble.
Can we slip by without being seen?
I don't think so. Ow. Oh, nice. I think the tubes on the back are pretty cool.
I've come back to life again. Wait, that's...
So we might actually have to, I didn't think this would be a dead end. So let's do the smart thing. Let's grab that other vestige. This is not one of the ones that we need to restore just yet. We're gonna do it, but we don't need to. There will come a point in the story where they're like, hey, yeah, you need to do this before you move on.
That statue. Kevin, was a boy who had been still intact. Merciless reverence.
There we go.
I have to get up there to lower that ladder.
Yes, sir. How close are we to learning these? It's gonna be a hot minute. It's not gonna provide us with significant improvements.
Stay alert. Don't forget to heal.
So I think we're probably gonna be fine with Mercury for the resistance. GXM variant. Yeah, honestly, for a lot of the game, I kind of forget how you get from point A to point B. Because remember, this place kind of ends up being a dead end, but I could be incorrect. Then the underground location is where you continue. Ah, so that's why you're only allowed. I mean, let's have a photo session, huh? Hmm. That's a pretty cool shot. Yeah, come on, we just turned to look at the camera. No? That could have been cooler. Oh well. Vestiges.
What is it?
Oh, it looks like we'll be able to do all these. Cool.
Where am I? Am I still alive? No. I know this feeling. I've come back to life again. What happened back there? cruise, everyone was... Each time I learned something new about our world, or the state of those living in it, my feelings of guilt pierced me even deeper. Starving revenants fighting each other for a handful of blood beads, and the ranks of the lost swelling with each successive conflict. I spend my restless days in battle, trying to keep my head above water. Only when I'm engaged in the rush of combat can I close my eyes to the gravity of what I've done.
Are you helping me? These blood beads.
Those men lying over there ordered you to find them, right? Well, now you can keep them. Far too many people keep revenants as thralls these days. Stay safe, and watch yourselves out there.
My name is Kevin. I could give you a hand with whatever.
I'll see you. Here's what I was able to bring. It's not much, but I hope it helps.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I wish there was some way I could repay you.
I do this because I want to. Don't worry about me, all right?
Tell me if I can help with something. I'll do whatever I can for you.
That said, I do hope that the sequel opts for less of this and more actual cutscenes. Dried up trenches, a section of the seafloor brought violently to the surface when the land changed in the Great Collapse.
Back then, I had no idea what would happen. As Operation Queenslayer dragged on with no foreseeable end, even children were turned into revenants and sent out to fight. And then, when it was over, both the strong and the weak were ravaged by bloodthirst. But with resources thin, they had nowhere to turn. I wanted to do something, to do anything to help. That's honestly all there was to it. It never occurred to me that my actions could lead to such tragedy.
What is it?
I guess the question is, the actions he's talking about, would that be the giving away of the blood beads or something else? The concept of Ichor was unknown before the Great Collapse.
Kevin was a boy who had been enslaved by a group of merciless revenants. Over time, stopping by to give him blood beads became something of a routine. But one day, that pattern was broken. When I went to see him, he was nowhere to be found, and his dwelling had been torn apart. I heard everything from someone who said they knew Kevin. A few days earlier, a revenant had attacked him and turned him to ash. The attacker was after the blood beads I'd given Kevin. That I could save him just by giving him blood beads. That it would be enough. But I lacked true commitment to his survival. And in the end, that's what killed him.
I don't think that's the case. What happened to the Revenant that attacked Kevin? I mean, that is kind of true, so I'm gonna go with this answer.
Actually, I heard another revenant attacked him for those same blood beads shortly after, and he became one of the lost.
Go fucking figure.
I won't let myself forget again.
Kind of like that camera angle.
What is it?
Here we go. Hunting Feast and Eternal Blade Dance.
Take care.
Interesting, it provides a summary of them. Long before they cross paths with Louis.
What is it?
I'm sorry, Louis. I'm afraid it's over for me. But I don't regret what I did. When I gave out those blood beads, I felt like I was taking back my humanity. For a brief moment, I felt like I was truly alive. It was because of you. Thanks to you, Louis. I wonder if I was able to become even a little bit like you. Goodbye.
Convenient that you would make that statement just before passing away, so that it would be in your memories, so that we could relive it.
That was... Kevin, you wanted to...
He lived a life that he could be proud of. You really did save him, Louis.
Yeah. I believe you need a real sense of dedication before you can truly say you've saved someone. It's just self-deception to feel like you've helped after giving no more than handouts. But at the same time, I'd be a coward if I only sat back and watched while doing nothing. Even if I'm deceiving myself, I have to keep fighting. And if I fail to help, I'll face up to what I've done. But I also won't let that stop me from trying to help others. That's what I've decided. I couldn't save Cruz. Even when she begged for my help, I wasn't strong enough to do what was necessary. Now, this is all I can do for her. And the world. It doesn't change what happened, or the fact that I'm responsible for Kevin's death. However, I appreciate you sharing his memories with me. Thank you.
So doing these cutscenes on a budget as well. Just emotes, basically, instead of actually making their mouths move. That's something I hope that they adjust in a sequel. Again, I know it's fluff. You shouldn't actually waste too many resources on that sort of thing. But, I don't know. If it's going to be a major part of your game, it kind of goes a long way. Some final words for Louis.
Surprised to see someone from the government at the base? We aren't fighting against Silva.
Greg.
Though we don't condone everything they do either. The fact is, in order to keep surviving in this world without joining the Lost, we need their help. Besides, Davis over there is one of the most trustworthy people I know. Go talk to him. He won't lead you astray. When I woke up as a revenant in this prison, blood springs already existed, and everyone relied on them. We don't know where they came from or how they work, but without them, nearly all revenants would have joined the Lost. That will still be the outcome if things don't change, though. That's why we need to study the blood beads. We'll need to find 3 blood springs, and our springs are always so. First we find... We can head out whenever you're ready.
Alright.
The depths are a complex of open spaces deep below the ground surface. They are untamed and mostly unexplored. The mist that formed in the battle against the Queen imprisons us. We've lost contact with the world outside. And the Lost and the miasma came at the same time, reducing our way of life to a sliver of what it was. It's only natural that people would turn their eyes downward in search of new possibilities and resources. The depths are necessary for our future. I hope you'll take some time to help further our survey. The depths are a complex of opens the mist that and the Lost. It's only natural that people would. The depths are necessary. Your life is your greatest asset.
Hi. Did you... Okay.
It seems like there's some new dialogue, so I'm just gonna...
I've got a whole new line of stock in, thanks to my Herculean efforts. But seriously, you've made my... Come again.
And Yakuma's over at the bar.
There's something I want to give you now that we have the chance. My blood code. That way I can keep helping you out even if I'm not around, right? It's a symbol of trust. Go on, take it.
Atlas. Allows for the use of heavy armor, great for enduring close quarters combat. Yakumo Shinonome. Again, a case where they specify their last name. Kind of wish you could move the camera horizontally. Because otherwise there isn't really a great way to get them both in frame, you know? Okay. Blood code received from Yakumo. It holds his fervent willingness to risk his life fighting to protect those dear to him. This code allows the use of heavy armor, making it excellent for enduring combat in close quarters. It also features gifts useful for standing up against powerful threats. So now we got everything in here except for... Oh. We need Prometheus Vestige 1. Wait. Did we miss that somewhere? Ooh, Savvy Evasion is actually quite nice. And then those are too expensive to learn. Okay. Focus gain from receiving damage. Guard drain rating up. Tormenting Blast. Foul Blood Barrier. That's one that I used for a large chunk of the game, honestly. Flashing Fang. I'm curious how that differs from the Berserker variation. Impact Wave. Shockwave effective strike attacks deals additional damage. Crush type. Just seems like a good one to have, honestly. So fatal damage when your HP is over a certain amount will leave you with 1 HP. That's another good one. We should probably level up ourselves at least a little bit. And I'll give us slightly more attack. You know what? Why not? Switch over to Yakumo in another area. Or if we run into difficulties with the next challenge. Okay, back to the park. Regular gummy pill. Step booster. Celebrated hero once said that being strong requires being cowardly. Understanding the dangers the world poses is vital to staying alive. The the Joestar family secret technique. Just fucking run.
Good to be with you.
Alright. Let's hope this goes well.
Is that a cocoon?
Let go of me!
We lost the race. Well, strength succeeds where speed fails.
Wait, this place is... Hurry it up, damn wretch! Without your blood, we'll all suffer. Or didn't you think about that when you ran off?
Oh. Boss design is hornier than I remember.
Take him somewhere safe.
You owe me for this.
Tail looks a little strangely familiar.
Here we go.
Butterfly of Delirium. Whoa. Let's, fuck. Stop. There we go. Woo. Are they weak to lightning? Not really. That seems like a phase change. Whoa! Yeah. Okay. Let's thank you, Louis. Go in! Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, and the venom persists? Oh, that's not cool. There we go. Oh, God. Well.
Right on top.
Thank you, Louis. Well, and that's the end of the first run. Yeah, so we are severely underleveled. We can only take 3 hits. And that's not great.
You're back.
And this is the thing that I'm not the biggest fan of about the gift system, because I want to learn all the gifts so I can learn them as early as possible. But you do end up making yourself underleveled as a direct result of that. And I think something I've misunderstood, I think the description where it said like you can use it before you are inflicted with the debuff, I think that just means you can use it to clear accumulation. I don't think, I think I spent time using it as like a resistance when it doesn't actually work like that. All right. Seems like being up close is actually beneficial. Our stamina's just not great. Okay, that was the phase change. I'll admit I'm not certain what's actually changing here. Ooh. Okay. I shouldn't have done that. Louis, you got me? Nope, you got staggered. I don't know why he was doing nothing at a distance though.
I'm glad your heart's okay.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure if Mercury's doing me any favors. Because that time we didn't even get inflicted with venom.
That's quite valuable.
How's the stamina difference versus Prometheus? Fairly significant, actually. Because we only have like 130 right now, and now we 162, so that's fairly substantial.
We can do this. I know it.
What's nice is that the skills do not consume your stamina. Oh, fuck me. So that's ideally what you want to do when they're staggered. Is ow. Actually hit me still? There we go.
Do you still still have some film left?
Should we go in? Yep, okay. Let's take a step back. Heal. Oh, God. Oh, Louis, please. Louis! Fucker. Yeah, sometimes they will just get staggered like that and not be able to heal you. So it's not a system you can really rely on.
Back on our defeats.
See, the problem is I'm not really because the boss is in the air and the camera for this game is closer than I maybe want it to be. Camera distance is not a thing I can change, is it? Never actually looked into that. But like I'm not able to actually learn like what a lot of the tells look like, so I'm just kind of being more defensive than I probably need to be. No.
I won't take long.
So there's a lot of hits I'm taking where I'm just like, I have no idea if there's an attack coming or not. And not having enough stamina is getting me killed. Ow, okay, that hits. Oh, I don't like how it leaves a trail behind. I was confused about that earlier. Ah, fuck. Oh god, why'd the lock-on do that? You know, at this point, I'm just gonna rely on Louis to heal me. Well, and that was not smart. Yeah, this run is a wash. Yeah, that move is kind of bullshit. Yeah, I think we might need something faster. I was using this because it's stronger, but...
Back with us?
I think not being able to wail on the boss is causing issues.
We may need a new plan.
Yeah, no shit, Louis. Oh no, the stamina usage is still terrible. Oh yeah, he totally is using Blade Dance. Well, there you go. The problem is all my haze is on the ground now, so I can't use it to level up, and I don't want to go in Parmon stream. Oh, well that's just unfortunate.
Don't worry, we can win this.
Okay. I see. Oh, okay. It's got a triple there. Okay. Oh, that wasn't worth it. Motherfucker. Yeah. Nah, the sword isn't doing us any favors.
How do you feel?
But at least I got to see some of the attack animation, so I have a better idea of what's actually coming at me. How did my HP change? Not super significant.
You gotten used to exploring with me?
The extra speed might actually help a lot, now that I think about it. We're basically leveling these up as we on our boss runs here. If we max out slow resistance, I'm gonna switch that out for extra stamina while on focus, because that would be really nice. Also, the tail only attacks from the left. Or from the boss's right, I should say. Oh, God. All right. Whoa. Oh, God. Yeah, focus on Louis. Oh, is that actually a projectile that's coming at me? Oh, God.
Try to avoid taking any more damage.
Oh, God, it chases. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh. I got no more juice left. All right. No, not enough distance. Oh boy. Oh. Woo. I was down to the wire. That was entirely my fault.
You awake?
You? I remember you. Where's the girl? Answer me! Where did you take her? We're taking custody of the girl. That human belongs to us. We will take her back. Humans aren't property. They have the same right to live that any of us do. Don't give me that noble act. They have no rights. And why shouldn't we feed on them? We're the ones keeping them safe after all. Why were we kicked out of our graves? Who did we die for? Again and again at the Queen's hand. We writhe with this terrible thirst. We live in fear of joining the ranks of the lost. And for whose sake? It's all in the service of humans. If blood is the only price they have to pay, then they have a pretty good deal. That doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want with them. And what about the rights of revenants? Huh? It's not like we're choosing to live this way because it's such a barrel of laughs. That should be enough to get you through a month or so.
Whoa, whoa, hold on a minute.
Just make sure that you and I never cross paths again. This is your one and only warning. No way. The Crimson Sword?
Welcome in, Bloof. Yes.
I guess we'll be rationing for a while. Oh well. What is lost can be found again, huh?
Buddy boy's gonna make some noise.
I swear I'll end it. The Revenant's suffering must end.
I like how you're specifically spelling it like that in order to force it to be pronounced Lewis.
She must have fled deeper inside. I hope she's all right.
Yeah, it's Louis. Okay. Should I spend... Oh, I don't even have enough to unlock anything, like, really good. We should probably level up, because our stats are becoming a significant problem at this point. Oh, Savvy Evasion, I forgot to equip that.
Checking your equipment? I'll keep watch then.
There it is. Actually. Well, that's valid. It sounds like the kind of thing that someone would say to, like, trigger a Code Vein fan. And it's based on enemies killed, not, like, haze earned, it seems. I'm not sure how true that is, because there's a certain grinding location that that's recommended later for grinding out mastery. But it might be an invisible experience value or something. Okay. Realistically, I'm not going to use that. Same with that. Those are too expensive. Let's level up to at least 10. There we go. And then we'll save up for slow removal, I suppose. So let's put Raijin's Veil there. Lightning weapon here. And then Vivification here. And that should be fun. Knock on wood. Can I swap that out for... Oh, it doesn't actually show me what it's going to do. It's going to knock us below 1,000. Yeah. All right.
Fled deeper inside. I hope she's all right.
Yeah, go deeper into the cocoon. Great idea. Oh, this path does continue. I just don't like the two last bosses.
We can trace the flow of the blood beads from here. Just a sec. Give me a moment to finish this, then we can head out. Our destination is this way. This should get us there.
We set? All right then. I know you're there.
What are you?
Don't scare the girl.
Stay back!
Fucking Yakimo.
I'm the one who decides how I live. I won't listen to you anymore.
That's fine. Just put down the knife.
I'm sick and tired of it! Day after day having my blood sucked by every passing revenant. I'm not an animal!
You're right. And we can help you. I know someone who can take you to one of the government shelters for humans. If you ask, they'll take you in, and you'll be able to live in safety.
What?
You won't have to spend your days living in fear of revenants anymore. Although you will be asked to donate blood.
It's a trick. Do you really think I'm going to fall for that?
Everything you need to know is on that paper. You're the one who decides how you live.
But why?
Never noticed the bite
I think
marks.
the time for sacrifices is over. That's all. All right, we should hurry.
For some reason, I always kind of assumed because of the opening with EO that they would feed like off of a wrist. But no, they're totally biting the neck like vampires. Cool. Yeah, I do think that the first boss is the weakest overall. I also feel like it's one of the most I don't know if incongruous is the right word. I just don't feel it works well for the way that the game is paced. Fuck these boxes. You don't get no boxes. You get to choose how you get to live, but you don't get no boxes.
I thought all revenants were the same. But I guess there are guys like you out there too, huh? Sorry about earlier. I'll try to be more positive about the shelter. Thanks for helping me out.
Yeah, lady. This is a Souls-like. We don't let the boxes live.
I thought all revenants were the same. Sorry about earlier. Thanks.
The rest is up to her. Let's continue our search. Does this elevator run?
That's a very good question, actually. This elevator that goes suspiciously into the earth. They made a big point earlier about like, oh, thank God there's a government installed ladder here with our blood taxes that we're paying.
It was built where the miasma is thin, but the fact that it's still working speaks to its sophistication.
I know nothing to say about the government elevators.
Sorry, I'm on my way. This was all covered by the ocean before the Great Collapse.
Yeah, see, this is the shit that I love. Stuff like the Coral Highlands from Monster Hunter World. For the first playthrough, yeah. Oh, there's a lighthouse over there. I never noticed that.
This place has changed completely too.
Yeah. Seems like everything's changed since the Great Collapse. The only thing that stayed the same is our appearance. Come on. We won't find the source by reminiscing.
It's my fault.
You say something, Louis?
No. Why didn't I? Is this really my...
Why didn't I go to Hot Topic when I had the chance? I timed it better that time.
Hey there, Louis. Are your classes done for the day?
Is Cruz awake?
She sure is. In fact, she seems to be in a pretty good mood today, too. Go on ahead and see her. Here's your visitation pass.
Thanks.
I think it's interesting how they're given like a statue-like texture.
And then, what did the professor say?
He said, well, there's no cure like the obscure.
Another groaner.
I hope the experiment ends soon. So, how are you feeling?
I'm fine. Could be worse. Your sister has been taking good care of me, so don't worry. I'm the only one who can do it. And I have you and the others watching over me. So I'll be okay. Anyway, enough about that. I want to hear more of your stories from school.
It always bothers me when they have like people that are like being tested or being put through experiments and stuff like that, and they're given like the shittiest fucking looking beds.
Oh, you're here early again, Louis. Is school on a break right now?
Yeah. The professors are devoting all their time to research lately. How's Cruz?
Well, we're having a hard time suppressing what's causing the rejection. Ordinarily, we wouldn't let you see her.
I see. Thanks. I appreciate it. Does it hurt?
Yeah. Why?
Huh?
Why does it have to be me?
Cruz, are you okay?
I won't stop fighting. I won't give up. So stay with me. Please. Please, Louis. I'm sorry.
Oh no, the hallway's longer.
I can't.
Louis. Stop me. Please. Please. Kill me.
I can't.
Well.
What have I done?
Someone help! Save yourself.
Karen!
It's my fault.
Why didn't you?
That was a lot of catch up. The barbecue's been canceled.
I'm still not completely sure what happened back then. All I know is that when I finally came to, I was a revenant. I heard a lot of folks died then, but I heard.
See, at least Yakumo has a convincing reason for him to be doing the jacket over the shoulders look, because he actually had something that's keeping it like on him.
That was real. A genuine memory from my past. From when the Queen... from when Cruz frenzied. Guess I can't really hide anything from you, huh? That was real.
Yes, give me your diary. I want to know all the scandals. Ooh la la.
Nobody would want to relive that.
Looks too
Stop
bad.
Cruz from going into a frenzy. So many people lost their lives, including my sister. I wanted to forget my frailty. But if we can find the source and ensure a stable supply of blood beads, then revenants will be freed from their thirst. Once that happens, there will no longer be any need for Silva's levy system, and humans and revenants will finally be able to live together in peace. I'm going to take responsibility for my past. I think it's the least I can do.
Then stop talking about it. Let's get it done. Are we ending this nightmare or what?
Off the fucking cliff you go, Louis.
You can't charge forward if you're always looking back.
Yeah, I know.
It's not even a set piece. It's just basically a contained zone, kind of like the painted world of REMS.
You gotten used to exploring with me?
Area H14, dried up trenches. So usually, after completing a zone, you can go back and there are new side quests to do. Flame weapon, although we can't afford it. Okay. So I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup. And then I think we're going to end stream there. I don't think I have anything to do with EO, but I'll double check.
I overheard something. You're able to read blood code and incorporate it into your own?
I'm a blood hacker man.
Fascinating. It would be an honor for you to take mine. I'm curious to see how you handled it.
Have a good night, Bloof. Hope you sleep well. Take care, man. Hermes strikes a fine balance between melee attacks and a variety of useful gifts.
Allow me to thank you again. Because of you, the research into the blood springs is going ahead. Plus, I'm sure the missile and rejuvenated springs will save the lives of lots of revenants. I hope your success continues. When I woke up as a revenant in this, we can head out whenever you're ready.
Hey, the organization I belong to is part of the grid, but the law fighting my one.
You can also
your
just
life is your...
leave your partner if you would prefer.
Hi. Did you... Okay.
Hey, what's up? Okay, I'm ready when you are.
I've got a whole new line. But seriously, if you want it, I got it.
Made from factors extracted from boar parasites. Conceals the user. Chromatophores taken from squids.
Come again soon.
Oh yeah, we gotta hit up the, Wake up!
What is it? I have found a I will because...
Atlas and Hermes vestiges are next, it seems.
Take care.
Can we take a silly screenshot? We go over there. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. Alright, hot springs time. Personalizing your appearance. You can change your appearance in front of a mirror. Your hairstyle, undergarments, and accessories can be changed, but you cannot change any aspect that you were born with, such as your facial features or body type, unless you just load them from the title screen. In which you totally can. I don't know why the game lies to you like that, because that I think has been the case since launch, unless the mirror was added at a later point, and I don't think it was. At Hot Springs, you can view past memories and check the meanings of important terminology you've encountered so far. You can also retrieve half of the haze loss while exploring without taking the risk of going to collect it. However, if you do retrieve haze at a hot spring, the other half of the uncollected haze will be lost forever. I forgot that was a thing. What up, girl? Damn, I'm popular. Well, I actually have an animation for walking in. How about that? All right, past memories. What do we got? Oops. Miasma is a fog of particles given off by a lost body. Inhaling these particles accelerates bloodthirst in revenants and sharply increases the risk of loss of self. Only inactivated missiles capable of decontaminating miasma. The remains of a city cruelly impaled by the thorns of judgment. Survivors of the Great Collapse gathered there in search of what little food remained. Many revenants traveled there to hunt for items and materials that can still be used. Dried up trenches. A section of the seafloor brought violently to the surface when the land changed in the Great Collapse. A variety of what was once vivid coral lies dry and exposed to the air, and ships that once floated on tranquil waters are utterly still. A portrait of tragedy. Karen, Louis' sister. A researcher involved in boar parasite research. Since even before the Great Collapse. Louis' sister. She awoke as a revenant shortly after being killed by Cruz, who had turned into the Queen. She hasn't been seen since the end of Operation Queenslayer. Howling Pit. So we should probably do the trenches next. Massive crater that swallowed a city whole. The scale of the opening leads many to believe that there is a cavern below the city before the Great Collapse, but no one can say for certain. Valuables. Items that were regularly used or particularly cherished by revenants when they were still human. They are said to be vital in keeping the human spirit bound to the flesh, and many revenants explore in search of them. Alright, let's go check on Shang, and then see if there are any quests we can quickly do in the city. I don't know if he periodically gives us anything, but I know that there are definitely reasons to revisit areas after you complete them. I honestly kind of wish they would give you those more proactively. Oh, sure enough.
Lost had me surrounded back there. I managed to get away, but...
Whoa.
Bring it anytime.
Residents of the world, activating missile allows other revenants and humans to enter areas you've explored. Try returning to a place you visited before, you just might encounter someone new. Oh, that seemed to do big stagger. Oh, it has knockdown properties. Oh, that's huge. Ow.
Sorry to cause you trouble again. I guess the medicine I was carrying attracted the Lost for some reason. It's supposed to enhance a Revenant's strength, but I've got no business using it. I think you might make better use of this, so take it as a token of my gratitude.
RV Mastery 117.
Making sure your gear is good.
Throws a knife that grants Ichor when it strikes a foe.
Good timing. I just got some new stock.
Oh, yeah?
I think you'll find something you like. Whenever I touch materials from the Great, this will take... Greeting! If you have any materials from the old world, I can give you valuables in exchange.
Board game. That can be played anywhere. In conflict areas, an item like this can provide much-needed relaxation for battle-weary hearts. Chocolate. A treat that sends soft waves of sweetness through the mouth. It keeps well and is easily portable, so it is popular among revenants. Undamaged paint set. The set of painting materials is in miraculously good condition. Absorbing oneself in painting helps keep a sound mind, even under stressful conditions. 35mm reel. Classic movie on 35mm film. Projecting it onto a large screen can transport viewers back to a time when they were human, and help them recall forgotten emotions. Spotless instrument. This musical instrument was stored with care and avoided damage in the Great Collapse. It can still produce beautiful tones that can soothe the frayed minds of revenants.
Don't hesitate to come back if you need anything.
See, that's the confusing part, is the cutscene wise, the trenches are next, but missile wise, and it could be project created to remove the drawbacks of bloodthirst and revenants and produce perfect soldiers. Long search for subject compatible with the improved boar parasite ended with the discovery of a girl with exceptional aptitude propelled research forward. The project was later frozen and information on it has largely vanished. That is at the parking garage. Oh, is that an elevator icon? Yes. But yeah, as I was saying, I wonder if it's just because I went to the Howling Pit first, you know? I'm curious if there's actually a difference in the difficulty levels between those areas. I can't personally say. I just remember that the last boss is always more difficult than you'd think it should be, just because its animations are a little awkward.
Wait, you're the Crimson Sword.
I mean...
Hey, let me just say, I don't have time for dealing with folks like you. I'm in a tight enough spot already, and now the Lost are slowing me down. Damn it all. I just want to find a blood spring for everyone. The Lost over in the park, there's nothing I can do about them. Over in the park, there's a real beefy Lost hanging around.
I can do that. Oh yeah, we got the Hermes blood code. Blood code received from Davis. It holds his steadfast will to chase after a ray of hope amidst despair and plunge into danger so that new hope may be found. Strikes a fine balance between melee attacks and a variety of useful gifts. Swallow cutter. A lot of the early melee attacks are reliant on heavy weapons. And that always drove me a little crazy. Stun removal. Strength up. Frost spike. Okay, and now we can unlock all these, so we should probably start to save up. And they're fairly cheap, too. The same goes for slow removal, honestly.
We should probably move.
I'm just going to invest in this so we can get it done sooner than later. Over to the park.
Looks like we're in for a rough
Bring
time.
it any time.
Ouch.
Feeling better?
Okay, so sure enough, Yakumo just kind of sat there defending himself. So I'm actually gonna get rid of actually, nah. I like to keep all the skills on a particular blood code the same.
Hold on. I'm on my way.
I forgot how you work your way back around to kick down that ladder.
Hey, did you guys take down that Lost? I put you through a bit of trouble. That was supposed to be my job. It's been a while since they booted me out of the shelter, but I can't seem to knock the rust off my sword arm. That's what happens when you spend too much time living in a place the Lost have been cleaned out of. Now we gotta find blood springs if we're gonna survive, huh? Finding blood springs isn't just to keep from getting thirsty. We can build a new shelter if the spring's in a safe spot. And good living space goes to whoever finds the place first. That's the only chance folks like us who've been kicked out of a shelter have got. Finding blood springs...
Just gonna go back over to the park real quick. I'm assuming I come back around from the other side of the trenches. Interesting. Part of that map has actually been revealed by the rotten missile. No, it certainly just trails off. Alright. Have fun with that, Yakumo. Surprised we didn't get any additional depths maps. We'll probably get one very early on in the trenches.
What used to be the suburbs.
Okay. I think that'll do it for tonight. There we go. I wish you could actually quit from that menu. It would be very nice. I think I'm just gonna wrap out there. I freaking forgot. Yeah. All right. Sure. I think we're just gonna end on that note. Need to suck mad blood biddies right now. Bye.